What's up, my loves? My name is Paige, this is Paige's Page, and today we're going to be doing 7 on Sunday. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to use my code PAGE10 at the Bookish Bean Co to get 10% off your order. So 7 on Sunday is a Goodreads group created by Grace from G Swizzle, and I'll leave a link to both the Goodreads group and Grace's channel in the description box below. So this week's topic are 7 of our favourite books that we've bought this year. And for me, I'm sort of doing the books that I have acquired, with 2 of these being gifted, the rest I have bought myself. So the first one that I've absolutely loved, and I did think about going with the beautiful covers, but I wanted to go with books that I've read and have really truly enjoyed. The first being This Is How We Lose the Time War by Amal El-Mota and Max Gladstone. This is following Red and Blue as they time travel across the world. It's just a love story and it is absolutely beautifully written. I definitely want to reread it, and with it being so short, I definitely want to do that before the year is out, but we will see. Otherwise, I will definitely be getting to doing a reread next year. I adore everything about it. The next one I bought after seeing the movie on New Year's Day, and that is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I had never owned an edition, hadn't been interested in the story at all, and then I went and saw the movie and I absolutely fell in love with it and knew that I wanted to pick it up. So I picked it up. This was the last copy that my bookstore actually had in stock, and my friend who works there was like, dude, we had 4 other people come in like 20 minutes after you asking for it, so I was very happy to get my hands on this copy. I've also acquired a second copy just because I then devoured this story in book format and adored it. I think that it's really well written and a really intricate look at 4 different young ladies. The next is a funny one, and I got the box set of this series at the beginning of the year, and I've read the first 2, but the second one, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas, is definitely my favourite so far. I think it will remain as my favourite out of the 3, but I absolutely adored this, and the reading experience to go along with it, as well as Gavin's Akamath vlog, it just gives me life. And yeah, I really want to pick up the last one, and I keep forgetting to, but here we go. Love this. This is following Feyre as she navigates the Fey realm. The next was an absolutely beautiful middle grade that I fell in love with for Molly's Detectathon, and that is Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Herring Blake. I've been meaning to pick this up for ages after falling in love with Girl Made of Stars back in 2018, and I'm so happy that I picked this up. I absolutely adored it. I flew through it, and just Ivy's experiences just was so beautiful, and I feel like this should be in every school library to give students that are questioning themselves a little bit of an anchor and some guidance if they're not yet in a position where they're able to talk about the things that are troubling them and things that they need to discuss to be able to be who they are. On the flip side, one that absolutely crushed my soul was My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. This was one of my most anticipated releases of this year, and it did not let me down. I crumbled reading this. It is such a dark exploration, and I was in the best headspot I probably could have been in reading it, and it still fucked me over. I think because when you're a teenager, you just become so vulnerable to everyone and anyone, and occasionally those situations manifest themselves in ways that are not positive, but you've convinced yourself that they have been. So seeing Vanessa sort of come to terms with the relationship not being the way that she thought it was really heartbreaking to read, having gone through a sort of similar experience. And my last 2 were gifted to me. The first from the beautiful Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, and that is A Sprinkle of Sorcery by Michelle Harrison. I picked this one over A Pinch of Magic just because of how beautiful it is. I loved both just as equally, and I felt that their stories were both wonderful, but this is I love the teal, I love the orange with it. It just, everything screams perfection, and the story itself was perfection as well. So yes, this is following the Wisham sisters as they navigate pirates in this one, and it just exploring what it means to be family and breaking curses. So yeah, really love this. And the last one was gifted to me from the beautiful Aprilius Maximus, and that is The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. I absolutely adored this. I have no words, just the wholesome love that I have for this book. It just makes me happy, and how can you not appreciate and favourite those things that just make you purely happy? And yeah, this definitely did that. Just looking through the pictures, I'm just like, oh, it's so gorgeous. And yes, so thank you both to Gavin and April for sending me such beautiful gifts. You guys are amazing and I love you dearly. So these are just 7 of my favourite books that I have acquired this year. I'm so thankful to my friends for gifting me such amazing things, and for authors writing such amazing books. Like, I'm so thankful that we have literature in the world and that we can devour these stories and just fall in love with them. And yeah, I'm so excited to see what the next 2 months of the year bring in terms of reading the books that I have acquired this year and just falling in love with them even more. I do know that Archive of the Forgotten by AJ Hackworth arrived today, so I'm so excited to open that parcel when Ash gets home and just dive into it and see if there's any more favourites that come my way, and I'm sure there definitely will be. Don't forget to use my code PAGE10 at the Bookish Bean Co to get 10% off your order. And yeah. Let me know in the comments below what's a favourite book that you've acquired and read this year. And yeah, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!